This program completely changed my life. I moved from Ep to Tokyo. One time, big move. I don't see the whole world before. I know the really, really was really big surprise to me where I am now. When I came to the United States, I compared the Japan to here, subhanAllah, you know what I mean. So, big, brightest country, subhanAllah. I cannot believe myself. So I then, I've been in a homestay family for 15 days. They came to the governor office there in Tokyo. They picked me up the family. They took me to their house. They welcomed me. They gave me all service in the house. So I was lucky. Then we take a trip around the Japan, what the industry there, how their country, location, economy, everything. Visit some universities, college. Then we moved also to start this program. This program started, as I told you, with 250 people and 13 countries with us, like Finland, Belgium, Yemen, UAE, Qatar, Tanzania, Kenya. We have been in this country. We have been in Singapore, in South Africa, and Tanzania. These are the countries I visited with my team. Because every team visits different countries each year. Not the same countries they visited before. So, the next slide, because Mr. Adil said I have to move. Really, I need but by the way, we have a website. You can visit our websites too. This is our United States program. And we also give you our website is SWYAA. So S stands for SHIP, W for World, Y for Youth, A for Alumni, A another second A, Association. So SW World Youth Alumni Association of United States. I am now a member of the United States. I'm also International Youth Worker and Coordinator. So if anybody of you, please, need any help from any country, from any university, just let me know. I have my international network for us, so we can, I can introduce you to the other students in any country, in any university, and I help them to pick you up from the airport, to show you what you need in any country. Please email me and let me know. Even here, if some students want to join this program, this is the condition, the terms. You have to be a U.S. citizen here or permanent resident. Unless you want to go from Yemen, Yemen is enough citizen. So from here, you have to be, sorry to say for permanent cards, they cannot go from here. Age between 18 to 30, and age 30 to 40, like Mr. Rashid or Dr. Abdul Hakim or Dr. Nasser, they can go as a national leader for United States team. They will be leading our team there in the whole world, and they be advisors also, and we have the honor. Like Dr. Nasser, Dr. Shakir, Dr. Abdul Hakim, to be advisors for other people, to show them how the people work, what they think. Because you engage in many activities, discussions, seminars, workshop, education. This is our website here in the United States, and I told you, it's my pleasure to help you. Just go to this website, let your kids, your students, participate. And as you see here, we get some picture for our Yemen. This is the Yemen, the 2009 Yemen team. And you see how they show our traditions there. And by the way, they travel from Yemen by tickets. Japanese government, they pay for the tickets until they get to the Japan. So then they move by ship, by the whole sea for many countries. These are our Yemeni. You can take a picture for it. And we have also a website, the Yemeni SWY. And this is another picture for me in 1996. I look skinny. I look Yemeni guy really there at the time. I went to the Princess Masako. And Harry Crown Prince, with the Yemeni delegation, she invited us for the lunch at the time. And guess what? She graduated from California with her bachelor's degree. That's what she told me. And she said, I've been in the United States and I like this program, and that's why, guys, I support you. I want to talk to you. I was thinking I'm going to talk in Japanese. Like I say, they teach me how to say, watashi wa Khalid desu, desu, yoroshiku. Introduce yourself in Japanese way, like, nice to meet Khalid, and I'm going to So, mashallah, this is a great interview. This is the books we issue for people around the world. You can order this book from any Japanese embassy in the world. They have this book. And by the way, that's me here. This is the other book here also. We do many activities online, and it's my pleasure, inshallah, to translate or facilitate this to media, Yemeni American media with Sir Rashid, to let others know what we discuss and what we do.
And thank you so much.
Inshallah. This is our website, the SWYA, United States, and the other topic, I don't know, 1 minute.
Thank you. If you have questions, we will have time after the leadership training because we have to go. But we'll go back to him if we have time after the leadership training.
We need 5 minutes more, please.
After the program, please.
I
know. Right now, Fadl.
أسفا على القلب لأن الزيف قد غشى حياتي كلها لله يقيني بين جنبي وأصعب الهدى سعيا يقيني بين جنبي وأصعب الهدى سعيا كفاني أنني أحيا وأمضي في سبيل الله كفاني أنني أحيا وأمضي في سبيل الله حياتي كلها لله حياتي كلها لله إذا جادت لي الدنيا وأسقتني المنارية إذا جادت لي الدنيا وأسقتني المنارية ستبقى بين كفي ويبقى خافقي لله ستبقى بين كفي ويبقى خافقي لله حياتي كلها لله حياتي كلها لله
MashaAllah, thank you so much. Now, for the kind of focal point of today's event, we're having our leadership training session, and it's going to be presented to us by Zalfa Hamaduddin. And she's a management consultant, and she graduated from Georgetown University with a master's. Can you please join me on stage?
Actually, I graduated from Virginia Tech. Alright, this is a really tough act to follow, but I'm going to try my best. My name is Zalfa. I'm here today to give you a workshop about leadership trainings. I'm going to be talking about some leadership skills that apply to all types of leaders, but are specifically important to leaders in volunteer-based organizations. So before we get started, let me tell you a little bit about myself so you know who I am.
Do you have a presentation?
Yes, please. Great. Can we, is this working?
Yes.
If you wanted to say next, and it makes it easier, I'll change
Because
it.
mine is like, it has a lot of special effects. So if I want to go next, I press
Yes.
the button in the middle.
No, the arrow.
Actually, we can't because the detector is off.
Oh.
Say next, it can be easier.
Oh, because it's a
Don't
little
worry.
complicated. Okay, so I'll go next. Alright, so that's Jeff Canfield, and these are the two books that he wrote. So basically, I've been involved in this training program for the past year. Can we go to the next slide, please?
Well, okay, so we can fix this thing.
So sorry.
It's okay.
This is, you want to use this?
No, what do you want to do? What are you doing now?
Great.
Now you can control
Just
it.
press. Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, so I want to do an exercise with you guys. Are you okay with doing an exercise?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay, so I want to ask you, I want to see what motivated you to join the American Association for Yemeni Scientists and Professionals. So if you are a member, then I'm going to read the list of motivators, and if you hear the motivator that motivated you to join the organization, I'd like you to stand up. If you're not a member, pretend that you were to join a volunteer-based organization, and if you hear a motivator that would motivate you, then you would stand up. Is that clear?
Yes.
Are you guys okay with this exercise? Okay, perfect. All right, so the first motivator is to be involved in a purposeful and meaningful work. Oh, everybody's going to stand up. Perfect.
You know what? If you read them all, then we'll know which one works best.
Yeah, I'm going to read. No, so if you can stay standing if you hear your motivator. Perfect. To learn about an organization, purpose, or cause. Okay. To meet people. To gain recognition and skills. Okay. productive lead? Okay. To have fun. To work with people who have similar beliefs and values. Perfect. So I want you guys to look around the room. Each one of us, we're almost everybody's standing, and each one of us has a different motivator. The reason I wanted to do this exercise, and you can sit down, thank you so much, is because people join volunteer-based organizations for different purposes. So as a leader in a volunteer-based organization, it's very, very important for you to understand why people are joining your chapter. Because if you can understand why people are joining your chapters, you can provide win-win situations, so you can provide them with programs and activities that can fulfill their needs, and they would feel satisfied and they would give back to the chapter. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. All right, so let's look at the top reasons people join volunteer-based organizations. The first one is to help an organization program or cause and make a positive difference. So most of you stood up when I mentioned this motivator, so it's a very, very strong motivator. To meet people, to build a network, to develop new knowledge and skills. A lot of people, you can study about leaderships, you can read books, but it's just like swimming. Unless you get in the pool and you practice it, you're not going to learn it. To build up their resume, an example of that would be a graphic designer. I had a friend who went to the American University. She was a graphic designer, and a couple of years ago I was interning at the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts, and we were doing an Arab festival. And we needed somebody to design an ad that can go into the little brochure. And because it's an American organization, they didn't know any graphic designers who spoke Arabic. So I asked my friend to design a little, ad for the organization. She did it for free, but it was great to add to her portfolio, to her resume, that she's done work for the Kennedy Center. So that's an example. So let me tell you why I'm talking about this. Let's say people are joining your organization because they want to make a contribution. So as a leader, it's very important for you to communicate the successes that your chapter is having. You can put testimonials on your website, you can put success stories, you can talk about the scholarships that you've awarded recently, and let people know about that, because if people see results and their motivator is to make a difference, they would join your chapter. Is that clear? Okay, perfect. All right, so the 3 skills that I'll be talking about today are: leaders keep the mission and vision alive, leaders appreciate their members, and leaders have excellent listening skills. These skills are very important to all types of leaders, but are specifically important for leaders in volunteer-based organizations. So I'm going to talk a little bit about each one of these. The first one is keeping the mission alive. So let's look at the definition of a mission statement. A mission statement is the overall purpose of an organization, why the organization exists. And I have over there the mission statement of the American Association for Yemeni Scientists and Professionals. So it's a national organization that promotes innovation and advancing the educational success of Yemeni Americans by fostering research, networking, mentoring, advocacy, academic support, community-based initiatives, and elimination of barriers to education. So it's a great mission. Do you guys agree? It's amazing. It's really cool. But what usually happens in volunteer-based organizations as well as nonprofit organizations is that people forget the big picture, and they get so distracted with the little details of running an organization. Would you guys agree?
Yes.
They